Alrighty, so welcome to this live for the live stream. I just got back from my RTC trip and I saw the risks for the day, so while I am here, I got this thing doing, so I forgot to do this. So let's go ahead and look at our SBC here. So let's go ahead and load in here for the SBC today, and we do have a surprise moderate risk with a 15% chance of tornadoes there in for Kansas. I mean, this is a surprise to me because honestly, I was more paying attention. Look at that wind risk, 45% chance for wind, and then the hail is up to 30%. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to our radar here. I'm kind of stop the loop here. Q. Stop the. Ooh, thank you. So as we look at velocity, we do have one tornado warning, I do believe. Yep, one tornado warning for Kearney County, Nebraska. And man, it's a little bit broad rotation, honestly. Just click on severe thunderstorm warning. Wait, go to just tornado warning. That's severe thunderstorm warning. Click on the tornado warning. Gosh darn it, thank you. So again, the area of concern is right there. And is it just me or just the... Or does the velocity look a little different to you? So there is a little bit of rotation there. A little bit broadening. A little bit of broad rotation. Let's go ahead and look at the correlation coefficient. And there's not even a CC drop. But there is a little bit of some moderate rotation. And I'm not really seeing anything on the differential phase at all. Spectrum isn't really showing anything. So I look at the storm relative velocity. It's not showing the rotation, so let's go ahead and go back to our Civires. And again, here's our rotation with the storm. If we go back into the reflectivity, and that should be right around where our hook is once it loads. Please load. Radar scope. This is not time to have an issue. Thank you. Let's have an update. So in the case of a tornado within the storm where there's tornado warning, it's going to be a rain wrap. We do not have a well-defined hook, but we do have a little bit of an inflow notch here. And then we could have the cold air wrapping around to the back. We got a new severe thunderstorm, large severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued. So we got this one tornado warning. That's the only tornado warning I see. With the details, and you always go ahead and look at the warning details. Radar indicated rotation, 2-inch hail. That is some really large hail. Forgot what to use that was on radar scope for hail. Give me a minute, I gotta remember which one it was. I gotta remember which one it was. There is an indefinite hail core. And that's where I'm guessing it's at. There it is. That is signs of hail. So there's definitely a big hail core at the storm. I mean, lordy lord. We're gonna watch now with these little beans. This is a supercell, rapidly developing supercell, near DeWeese, Nebraska. DeBreeze, Edgar, and even Fairfield. This is a supercell. This is a classic looking supercell. And actually, we got the info now coming into the storm. I mean, it's definitely getting some rotation on it. It's actually getting mid-level lock. This could be a big tornado producer. This storm right here has the potential, and so does this storm right down here near Cowells. Is that how you say it? Cowells? Cowells, whatever. But this storm, this one down here, just south of the radar, has some potential as well to be a big tornado producers. Not really seeing big rotation on, not seeing any rotation on the velocity. But if we look at the storm, which is reflectivity, and it's starting to look pretty progressive. And this is what we have to look out for in front of this main line for the tornado threat. Is the sporadic supercells swarming in front of the main line of storms. This is the main convection system back here to the west with all these severe storm warnings. But what we're going to have to look out for is for tornadoes is going to be these little long track, these really long track, really strong and possibly violent tornadoes. It's like we're going to have to watch out for these supercells right here. I mean, this storm is exploding our radar. I'm getting really impressed with it. I am really impressed with the storm near Edgar. And down here near the Kyle storm, looks like it has rotation on it. Has a little bit of a couplet. It could have a little bit of a couplet. So we have to watch that supercell as well. So this supercell that's near the Wheeze, it's getting a little far from the radar, so let's go ahead and try to find a better radar for it. And it's in a radar hole. It's definitely in a radar hole. Oh. This storm right here, it's looking impressive to me. Get an inflow notch. You could have the cold rainy air wrapping around the back of the storm. I'm keeping an eye on this DeWeese storm. Cause I know where I'm working on for the inflow notch with the little hook echo, possible hook echo is. It's in a little bit of some radar distortion area. And that's concerning because that means we can't see if there's big rotation. And with the echo tops, we can't see how far up the storm goes. Because like I said, it's in this weird little radar zone. But that is an indefinite supercell going and get ready to go through southeast DeWeese, and it's gonna go possibly northwest Edgar, and oh my gosh, this Cowell storm is getting really impressive. And again, this storm right here, this supercell here, Cowell, it's in another little weird radar pocket. It's so weird to me. I do not like this song. I do not want that to play. I do not want to play to my Alexa either. Turn this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So, possibly strong and violent tornadoes that could be happening with these supercells that's forming in front of the main convection system. So that's what we're going to be looking out for. And I'm not saying that long track, strong violent tornadoes can't happen in a convection line. I'm just saying they're less common in lines of like this convection system of storms. It's because it doesn't have, it's not isolated to spin. So we got several severe thunderstorm warnings. These storms are strong. They do pack possible hurricane force winds and also some gorilla size hail, and I mean large hail. These storms are going to be hard to watch. Now this storm here, it's starting to wrap up again. It could be recycling. It definitely is recycling. And oh, that's looking concerning right there, near Norman. Norman, Nebraska. A tornado warning could be issued, and oh yeah, that's possibly a tornado. That's possibly a tornado. Hold on, let me zoom in. So it's in a weird pocket of Fort with radar, but there is a definite rotation right there. If I go to the correlation coefficient, and it seems to be a CC drop. Looks like it's moved down more south. Well, it's not as impressive as it was looking earlier, but there was a little bit of CC drop. So we'll just wait and see what the National Weather Service does. Let's see if they issue a tornado warning with this or not, because they're smart. I'm just a dumb 15-year-old watching the weather from home, live streaming it. Everything was Saturday night, yeah. I'm still watching this supercell that's going south of the Weeze now. Again, it's in that pocket. Oh, that's annoying. What a beautiful sight. That's possibly a tornado because there is a little bit of a hook right there. As we can see popping out, we do have the info for it here. It wraps around the front of the storm, and it could be wrapping on the back. And I'm seeing that on radar. I keep hearing people pulling in and out of the driveway. So let's wait and see if the National Weather Service issues a tornado warning for this or not. And there's a severe thunderstorm warning for DeWeese and Edgar in Nebraska. Radar ping pong sized hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. There's not a tornado possible tag on it. That's very good. We do not want to see the tornado possible tag on that. I'm keeping a close eye on that, but I'm also watching the storm that's getting ready to directly hit our radar site. I'm keeping more of a close eye on the storm that's just south of Norman, Nebraska. Wow. And again, there it is. The CC's dropping again. So I am now tracking what I believe could be a tornado on the ground south of Norman and northeast. This is not confirmed. This is not no confirmation. I'm just saying this could be a tornado on the ground. Let's see if there's any tornado warnings anywhere that I need to be covering, and I do not see any tornado warnings that I need to be covering right now. That's perfect because I'm going to take a break real fast. So that'll be perfect. So I'll be right back.